The markets hit all-time record highs. My name's D7 and it's Monday, August 15th, 2016. Thanks, Meerkat, for sitting in for me while I went to the Outer Banks to do some sailing on a catamaran there in Manio, North Carolina. And I am back. Markets did not fall out of bed. That is a nice change for my absence. And taking a look here at the markets. Spiders all-time high. Diamonds all-time high. NASDAQ all-time high. Russell's up the most, up 1%. Banks confirming 1%. Little laggy here on the financials. Down 0.7 or only up positive 0.67. I can speak. And crude oil, big bounce, 2.5% in the positive. Gold higher, silver higher, and you have the VIX in today. So this may not be right, but we're down 1.65%, which makes sense with today's market, but it did not confirm necessarily today's. And here we are looking at the S&P 500. We have retweaked some lines here. And feel free to pause the video, draw the lines as I have them. And you'll see we're at major resistance here. Big resistance. And Meerkat told me that there are divergences on the MACD. Let's take a look at that. Here we are. I'm going to draw a couple lines here to take a gander at this myself. Going flat here, if I go to this peak right here and then go to this peak, you can see this is higher. If I were to draw that same line, it would be something like that. You can see how this line's going higher and this one's going straight. There is a divergence there. One I really want to pay attention to, you can see this, how we're going higher here. Basically the blue line, but see how we're going higher, these swings. If I were to take this same line and go here, we should see a line going up at the same angle. They should mirror each other. It's not. We're down quite a bit. There's a big time divergence there on the MACD, which is bearish. So here is the long and short of it. Zero chance anybody should be looking to go long right now. Resistance. We're at major resistance right now. If I were to bring in another trend line going from here to here to encapsulate all these, look at the tight pinch that we're getting in right now. This looks like we are in deep trouble going into the rest of this week. And diamonds, same thing. Look at this. Diamonds, big rising wedge. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, there's your divergence here. Going slightly higher here and way lower here. I brought this line higher. I'm going to get rid of this line. I'm going to make this a red one just to make it look different. Look at that. Look how we are just slammed up into the apex of this pinch at resistance. This thing has a lot of downside chance. I'm going to actually draw a line with an arrow. I'm not calling a sell yet, but I expect that to happen. On the spider, I expect that to happen. But you're not seeing the red or green arrows. I haven't put a red arrow there yet, but that's what I'm expecting. NASDAQ, we're at major resistance. Look at this. Bad news. Take this. Look how we're going down, up. Big time divergences here on the MACD. And rising wedge. I'm going to get rid of this line. It's just not applicable at this moment. Up at resistance. Guys, I'm looking to sell this market. Let's do small caps. This is Russell's here. Tighten up these lines. Look at this. We were in this nice uptrend. You got two parallel blue lines here and here. And then we quit hitting the resistance. We quit hitting this line, so we had to draw another line here. And just to show trajectory, well, first I expect this to start dropping. Let me add that. Now let me go to this. Where are you? Ray. I'm using trading view. Go from here. You can just see the trajectory rolling over. I know there's a lot of lines here, but none of these lines are bullish. Not good. Banks. Let's go to the banks. Resistance. Resistance. We're at major resistance. I do expect that now to drop. Let's see if that actually happens. Financials. Big rising wedge. Let's see what the MACD is doing. Coming across. That's flat to going down. And then that same time frame, we're heading higher. So we do have a divergence, but look at this divergence here to there, down, higher. Do you see that? So I expect that to start heading down, even though I have a buy on this still. I'm expecting this to drop. Crude oil is up, up, up. We have a huge triangle. You draw your lines, get them set in place, but a big time triangle here. I expect that to start dropping also when it gets to this line to drop here. Gold, I have a sell on that. I'm sticking with my sell on gold. We dropped below an area of support, and we're just chopping around down there. Silver, I have a sell on silver. I remain bearish on silver. It's chopping around here. One thing that's jumping out at me right now for you gold and silver buffs is this line. If I were to do this, look how parallel that is with this one. So this could stay in this trend for a little while. So let's see if that happens. So again, it's great to be back. Thank you, Meerkat, for sitting in for me, and be looking forward to a turbulent week this week. Let's see if that plays itself out. If you like it, like it.